Yeah, yeah. In your house with O'Con. Hey, O'Con in your house. Hollywood in your house. Hypocrisy's head in the clouds. Curating all kind of loud. Wrestling in front of the crowds. Paragon's holding it down. Anybody can get it. Josh Joseph standing on his decisions. He is the voice. There is no choice. We as them boys in your house making wrestling noise. Moving fast just like cruiserweight action. In your house is the perfect distraction. Bumpers in your ears when you in traction. Get this work with some wrestling action. Smoke. What is up, guys? What is cracking? It's the Con Man, and I am in your house. And you guys already know the vibes. Anytime we slide on through, we're here to give you that work when it comes to this professional wrestling business. And guys, it is Thursday. We took a week off, but now we're back once again. That's right. It's time to get extreme, and I can't do that without my man. I call him the educator of extreme. That is my man, the voice, Josh Joseph. He's here to talk a little ECW with me. What is up, man?
How goes it, house? How goes it, household? Any grunt friends out there? Any chaos goblins? Any window lickers? We all love you, and we are happy to see you here on a Thursday where, well, me and House, we get extreme, and I can't wait for this one, House. Last one we were on, you got introduced to the man known as Roadkill, and
Yes.
now we are officially into where the fun of ECW takes over ECW.
Ooh, okay. I am excited for today's episode. Hey, we got to make sure if you guys are following us, we're on a new platform now. We need the ECW theme song here on this platform. So we're going to make sure that we get that for you guys because I like to get hyped with it. Like, oh, I know we're about to get extreme. We're about to go get with it. So I always like to get hyped. But hey, that is okay because I know once we get there, we're going to be in there like swimwear, brother. So it's going to be good for sure. But man, before we get cracking into ECW, get extreme, man. We had our man Grundmeister who was in the chat right now. He's saying, IYH full life mother lover. We appreciate you, bro. You already know it's about that work, brother, man. But he put something really interesting in our group chat, and we were just gonna come on here and we were just gonna watch ECW, have our great episode. I have fun. I get a chance to see everything organically, and you know, voice tease me up for it. But as you guys know, all my reactions to what we're seeing on ECW absolutely organic. But before we get into that, we had some news that dropped from our boy Grun. He's big. It takes care of all business over on the SmackDown side of things for IYH, and we appreciate him for that. He dropped in there that it looks like that SmackDown 3-hour show. It's going to remain for the foreseeable future. USA Network has been happy with the performance of the show being 3 hours. Now, why would I bring this up on an ECW show? Why would I do this? Well, if you guys know anything, if you guys listen to myself and Voice regularly on our Sunday house parties, or listen to him on Mondays, or listen to me on Wednesdays with Annie O'Neill, he's been a huge advocate of 3-hour shows all along, whether it be Raw, whether it be SmackDown, just been an advocate of the 3-hour weekly shows. And me personally, as somebody who only really covers SmackDown on the Sunday house parties, a lot of my time is spent really on Raw, it seems like. But I do cover SmackDown on Sundays when we have the Core 4 and we do our thing. And one thing that's really been captivating me on SmackDown is the tag team division. And we see the tag team division continue to heat up, whether it be the likes of the Street Profits or DIY or the Motor City Machine Guns or Fraxium that's come into the fray, or Pretty Deadly, or Los Garzas, or even now the reintroduction of the Wyatts. This is a steaming hot tag team division, and I'm not sure that we get here if SmackDown isn't 3 hours, voice.
No, I completely agree with you on that take because that's how you highlight greatness when you have so many great things in your back pocket, and that's the tag team division, the singles division, the women's division, the women's tag division. I can keep going on, but at the end of the day, all it boils down to is the 3 hours, and I think that's what the magic of WCW was for a Monday night. It was
Hmm.
3 hours. If you were a diehard WWF fan, you probably didn't watch that 3 hours. But if you were an in between the road guy and you understood that wrestling was wrestling, you got an extra hour of WCW before WWF came on. And if you're a WCW, you were able to flip back and forth. So it was a really fun time in my era, your era. And I think we're back there. I think this is where we stay. And I love that USA seen the writing on the wall, and they seen that this product can definitely carry a 3 hour show if given the opportunity.
Yeah, most definitely. We got Nick in the chat. He's saying, Josh, you saucy little scallywag. He's there in the chat. You guys know Nick, our guy. He does his show. He's awesome. We appreciate all the work that he does, and we got a chance to work with him during a big, Potapalooza during the
Yeah.
week of WrestleMania. So of course we appreciate and respect his thoughts as far as what are your thoughts, Nick, as far as 3 hours and SmackDown. If you want to give us some of your thoughts. And he says, Josh, I started telling Nikki I need to maximize my 5 minutes.
I
I
love it.
like, oh, I love
I
Nick,
love
man.
it. That's
I love this guy.
fantastic. We love
Love
you
that
too,
guy,
Nick,
man.
man. Thank you
You're
for
awesome,
joining
dude.
us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, man. But voice, I gotta tell you, and I got kind of a hot take here, man. I got kind of a hot take, bro. And the hot take is this, and give me your thoughts on this, okay? Tell me if I'm off base here, if I'm too far off. But I believe that if it wasn't for 3 hours SmackDown, we would not have got that amazing triple threat TLC Tag Team Championship match that we got on the SmackDown after WrestleMania. Tell me if
No,
I'm wrong, bro.
I would love to, but I can't because that's exactly what happened. That's how we got that ability, and also that was the reason why the match itself could go so long, and we were able to enjoy the product they were giving us.
Yeah,
Um,
they didn't get shorted. They didn't get shorted. It wasn't like you can't, dude. You can't do a 8 to 10 minute TLC triple threat. You can't do that, bro. They need 25 to 30 minutes. We got Nick in the chat saying he's saying 3 hours is ridiculous. PLEs have no value. Then I think the PLEs still have value because it's the quality of what you put in between the 3 hours. It isn't the time slot itself, I believe, that creates value. I believe it's what you put between those 3 hours that creates value. So I just think that 3 hours SmackDown is working. We saw 3 hour Raw. Then they moved to 2 hour Raw. And we all was like, oh, this is great. Oh, I can go to bed early because I'm old. I'm talking about me, ladies and gentlemen, right over here. This guy right here. But I'm telling you that when they went to 2 hours, there'd be weeks where you didn't see Drew McIntyre on TV, and then there'd be weeks where you didn't see Damian Priest on TV. They're trying to stagger off feuds and figure out how to get guys TV time. Like, do I like not? I don't want to listen. Just listen to me here, all right? I don't want to sit here and invest my time 3 hours into something 6 hours if I'm watching SmackDown or 5 hour or 5.5 hours if I'm watching SmackDown and Raw. Then you add in NXT, that's 7.5 hours, and I'm not going to watch AEW, so I'm not factoring that in. And then you factor in PLEs and whatnot, that's another 3 hours. That's a lot of time to be watching wrestling. But when I was watching those 2 hour shows, I'm telling you, those shows were just a little watered down, and I think they were trying to figure out how to keep everybody relevant and keep everybody on TV with less of a time slot.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, and Nick, we see what you're saying, and you're definitely the other side of the pillow on this discussion. And
And that's okay. That is
yeah,
okay.
your opinion on this matters. Um,
Yes.
but who's paying money for these PLEs? Like, I'm paying streaming services. I'm not paying any
Yeah.
extra money. I mean, I get all this extra content. So I think I understand where your mentality is, because you could go back to when we were paying for PLEs $60 a
Hmm.
pop, and we're doing
Yeah, I
that.
remember those times.
But then again, you also go back in those times, and that's when Cena was on TV, and at that time he was on a big roll, and 3 hours sometimes wasn't enough to tell the story that they were telling that night. Sometimes it needed to go over. So I think we're in a new era, though, for the way that we as the audience digest what we're getting, the content we're getting.
Hmm. Hmm.
um, I personally love it because I'm allowed to watch Netflix at my own leisure. I can watch Raw at my leisure. I can watch SmackDown. I don't have to, stay up and check out SmackDown for all 3 hours. I can watch an hour, go play some video games, watch other streamers I enjoy, and then come back to it later and watch the remaining 2 hours. But I think right now where we're at, the stories being told are so big that
They are.
you need as much time as possible. And if you're into programming not being so long, you got Raw. It's not 3 hours,
It's not. It's not.
so
So let me put it out there like this. Let me flip the perspective a little bit because we've been talking about us, the consumers, the fans. Let's talk about the talent. The talent have more time to tell their story. The talent have more time to get in the ring. The talent have more time to sharpen, to have iron sharpen iron in the ring. Like I said, as a consumer, 2 hours would be enough if they were able to tell the story right. But if I'm a performer, I'm like, okay, so I don't have to worry about. Think about Netflix. Think about Netflix. Let's think about Netflix. There's really no time constraints. They have opportunities to where they don't have to worry about or have somebody in there saying, hey, we only got like 5 more minutes. You got to get your shit in. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? For what reason? For what reason? For commercial? Yes, there's still breaks that they have to take in commercials for sure, but they don't have a time slot that they have to stick to. This isn't national television. You know what I'm saying? This is streaming. So you're not paying for a time slot. You're paying for them to stream your thing as long as you want it to be. If they want to do 4 hour Monday Night Raw, they could. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? If they one Monday Night Raw could be 2 hours, the next one could be 2 hour and 30. Hey, we need to tell a juicier story. Let's make it 3 hours. There's no limit because this is not. They're not paying for a time slot. This is
yep,
streaming. Now with USA, there's a time slot. That's nationally televised television. But if you make it 2 hours, then it's like, dang, all right, how many tag teams do you think we're gonna see on a 2 hour slot? How much time do you think the women are gonna have on a 2 hour slot? You know what I'm saying? We got like John Cena. We got to factor John Cena in when he comes in, and he's gonna take time. Lately, he's been taking at least 2 segments. You know what I'm saying? So, like, how are we going to factor all that in? And the only way you could do that right now is 3 hours. And honestly, 3 hours on a Friday night when most people don't work on Saturdays and Sundays, like, it's good. It's good. You're fine. And then you can catch what happened on YouTube or something the next day. Like, I think the move is that Raw stays where it's at, anywhere between that 2:15, 2:30 time slot, and then SmackDown be the 3 hour show. And and they keep doing what they're doing because right now I think they're doing good things, and I think that show is going to continue to develop with call ups that are going to be happening. Maybe a WWE draft that could be in the works here soon. Uh, I'm just saying, bro. It's just a thought.
I kept this up here because I can slice us apart like a Ginsu knife. Let me
Oh,
tell you
okay.
something, Nick. I'm a guy who goes to festivals, and I'm talking 3-day festivals, and I stand out in the blazing sun at 9 a.m. when the gates open, and bands don't even touch the stage till 10, and I'm out there and I'm soaking in the sun up until 10:30 at night, maybe even 11, depends. Slipknot was on until 1. I was out there watching it, being a maggot in the crowd. So I kind of disagree with the statement. Again, buddy, we see exactly where you're coming from. And for you, that's where you lie. You're a 2-hour guy. You think the stories can be told in that sense. But let
Yeah.
me pose this to you, Nick. On a 3-hour show, your favorite person out there, Ivy Nile, has so much more time to show us what she has.
Which he's not doing, by the way.
Oh, and that's why he's my boss, because he gets my humor.
5 minutes, brother.
5 minutes. And you're the one who started the show out with the 5 minute talk.
I love it, man. I love it. Oh man, Nick is just going nuts in the chat. I love getting him going, man. I love it.
No, but
Oh,
Nick, do you see the same wrestling match for a 3-hour pay per view or a 3-hour Monday night or a 3-hour SmackDown? No, you see multiple ones. So, oh, here we go. Here we go. Look at this. Go
I
Knicks.
love it.
This
Oh
is
man, I love it. Listen,
Hey, what happened to the last Knicks fan who said something to a Pacers fan? Oh, that's right. That's right.
crazy out here in the
There's a
Midwest.
lawsuit out now. Motherfucker stabbed a couple people.
Yeah, we're about to send y'all to Cancun on your own home court. Oh man, I love it. But I do. Once again, on a serious note, though, I do love the 3 hours. I'm glad it's working out. I'm glad that USA is noticing that it's working and they like it. I just wanted to talk about it real quick, just because I think the 3 hours, like I said, you being such an advocate of it, bro, and
Yeah.
me developing and seeing, you know what I'm saying, and seeing what has been created and cultivated from this 3 hours. I see the vision. You know me, bro. You know I love me some tag team wrestling. I just don't know if we get what we're getting now without 3 hours. And that's just my thoughts on it.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally get you. We got Nick saying he wants to call in to argue this. Nick, you know what? We have Sundays open. Uh,
Hey, come on, bro. Yeah, you're more than welcome. More than welcome,
we
bro.
we would definitely love to have you on this one, and I can, and this will definitely be something we bring up to the core four.
Yeah.
Um, you have
Yeah. I,
songs
I, I
you
think we
hate that
sparked a
from bands.
I think we sparked a good discussion.
I think so too. I what's it? Okay, Josh. So 20 minutes of Ivy Nile, perfectly fine, perfectly
Oh
fine,
man,
as
that
long as
is
she's
my dude.
developing and telling me a story, which
Facts.
she.
Facts. Hopefully soon enough. Listen, man, we've had fun with Nick. We've had fun talking about this 3 hours. Once again, I think it sparked a good discussion. Nick, you have a open forum to come on our Sunday house party, and we'll talk. We'll do the 2 to 3 hour debate. More, I think that'll be fun, bro. Come on, let's
Yeah.
do it. Let's book it. Let's do that debate. It'll be for sure a great time. But we got to watch some ECW, bro. We got to watch some ECW. Catch a really good episode, and you're telling me this is kind of where things kind of spark off. I'm ready to get to it, bro. Now it is your time. I'm going to give you the keys as the producer of this show, and let you tell the story. What are we about to watch? Where can they catch it? What is going on in this time? 1999 ECW.
All right. So right now, fans, if you're ready and you're ready to go, you got the Peacock Network ready. Go to ECW Wrestling, and we're looking at season 1, episode 6. It should be October 1st. 1999. And in the description, we have Tommy Dreamer goes one on one with Tajiri. Can't wait for that.
Mhm.
Mike Awesome defends his ECW championship against one Rhino.
Ooh, that should be
So
fun.
this is going to be a good one. Yeah. And like I was saying, this is kind of where the fun starts with ECW.
Yeah.
Um, this is where a majority of the talent and you fell in love with in ECW is
Mhm.
now either in ECW or they're getting ready to come into ECW. And these
Okay.
are the storylines that kind of kick it off.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I like it. I like everything I'm hearing here. We're in ECW Wrestling Season 1, Episode 6. Like he said, October 1st, 1999. We're about to get extreme, ladies and gentlemen. This is the ECW Watch Along. We're about to get this thing started here in 3, 2, 1, 0.
There he is, one of my
Raven.
favorites.
Raven and Dreamer in locker room confrontation. Oh, okay.
Yes. I think this is right after maybe the second or third title defense that they had as tag team. And then they started doing them going back and
Yeah.
beating each
Oh,
other up.
God, it's the quintessential stud muffin.
You know it is.
Joe Gertner.
Uh, that was a great match.
Ooh. Oh, yes. We did. We watched that.
Yeah, that was the one where Taz got taken out
Yep.
quick. And then we
And
found out that's when he was going to
he was
WWE.
leaving.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, these highlights. Yep.
Mike
And then the
Awesome.
passing of the torch moment.
Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Old
What a
school
moment.
ECW, man.
What a moment.
Yeah, and that was like one of the first like controlled moments that they really had, showing you in front of the fans of the passing of the torch. Uh,
Yeah.
I would say probably Terry Funk to Sabu would have been the very first one that was monumental. And Douglas, he really didn't get the chance to pass the torch.
Yeah. What happened with that?
I think it was WCW offered him a shit ton of money. He went there,
Ah.
and then it
Uh-huh.
was nothing like they said it was going to be.
Yeah. That,
Yeah,
that sounds like it tracks. That sounds like
yeah,
it tracks.
yeah. What's his name? Kevin Sutherland or
Sullivan?
Sullivan? Yeah, he
Yeah.
he fed him a bunch of lies. He has a couple shoot interviews that he talks about this, which is a
It's
guy we
crazy.
definitely should still get back on.
For sure. I still
Or
have his information. I still
yeah,
have his
we
information.
he
I
would
would
be a
love to.
fun
I would love
talk.
to talk to him. Well, I mean, we watched him for so long on this ECW Watch Along series. He's
Yeah.
world champion, a part of like a lot of the time that we've been covering this, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
He'd be amazing to talk to.
he
It
was
sucks. A
definitely
lot
the
of these,
franchise.
yeah, a lot of these guys they went to WCW and got paid a shit ton of money to do crap work.
Hmm.
I mean, crap work, bro.
And I honestly liked what Douglas was doing in WCW. I
Yeah, but
thought,
it sounds like he didn't like what he was doing.
yeah, and plus it was at the very tail end. Ooh, we get a Steve Carino match.
Oh, yes. All
Oh
right now.
no, never mind.
Oh,
He's just
okay.
with
We
Rhino.
both got excited. I got
I
excited
know,
too.
dude. I can't wait for the fans who don't know ECW and know us to watch a Steve Carino match. It's gonna be so much fun.
It's crazy because I really got turned on to Steve Carino when he was in Ring of Honor, and then I went back.
Yeah, I think his sons or a son of
Colby
his.
Carino. Colby
Yeah,
Carino. Yep. He works. He works a lot. GCW, NWA. Yeah, he's really out there.
yeah. Carino was one of the guys who got back with me and just said that he doesn't do interviews too often. So
Hey, at least he got back to you, bro.
yeah, I always appreciate
I
when they
always
at least
respect.
reply.
Yeah, you always get respect from me if you reply.
Damn, Rhino.
Oh my god, he's a
Beast.
beast, bro. Oh, I still can't believe I met that guy. He's such a badass. He was working a show. I was working in Indianapolis.
I have never heard a person say a bad word about him.
Dude, when I met Rhino, he was working the show, and he worked the show with my man Sam, his best friend in the business, Justin Kyle. They just had an AWR World Heavyweight Championship match, and it was part of a loop that Rhino was doing. So like a 3 show loop of signings and matches and shit.
Oh, okay.
And I worked the show with him at AWR, and brother, I can tell you he was exhausted. He just wanted to get home to his bed. He
Oh,
had
I
ju-
bet.
that's, he, it was on the end of his loop, and he was just tired. And I was like, "Hey, Rhino, it was a pleasure working with you, man. Can I get a picture with you?" You could tell this man was dog tired. He turned around, gave me a picture, shook my hand or whatever, gave me his information, and was just as nice as can be when he didn't even have to be, bro. You could tell that man was tired, but he was cool as fuck.
You got to love when they just take those moments out.
Yeah. Yep. And for that, I will always have. I always thought Rhino was cool before. Like, I just thought he was cool, But to meet him and see that he's actually cool, hell yeah, bro.
Damn, they're coming
Oh,
out fast.
yeah.
See, I like matches like this for Mike Awesome because it's not your stereotypical slow beating the hell out of each other match.
Yeah.
Rhino's a faster paced, bigger guy, and he gives Mike Awesome a really cool look to him.
When I saw this was on the card for what we were
Oh
going to do,
shit, big man!
oh,
He met the floor with his face.
oh, he doesn't even know where he's at. Look at him.
Well, to be fair, that is Mike Awesome's regular look on his face.
Good point.
Damn, he is whipping Rhino into those
Yeah, he is.
guardrails.
My God.
Oh, ring guy, you're done.
Yeah, he's like, let me just I got to get the bell, bro.
I love how Judge just carries the title around everywhere he
Yeah,
goes.
yeah.
He does not let go of that title for Mike Awesome.
That's a good manager to me, though.
Oh yeah,
To
I
me, when I during Sam's heavyweight championship runs or Paragon's heavyweight championship runs, when I managed them, I would always hold the title, bro. My goal was to make that shit feel like the most important thing ever.
and that's what the manager can do out there with the title.
Yep,
Holding on to it like Heyman used to do.
yep, yep. Cherishing it like it was an important crown jewel.
Is he going to fucking? Oh my! Oh,
Oh shit.
I thought he was going
Oh
to try to Mike Awesome bomb him. Rhino. Oh,
man, Spinebuster was nasty.
on a guy that size,
Yeah.
it's like Kevin Nash taking a spine buster.
Oh,
It always amazed me what WCW fumbled with Awesome.
oh man. Oh man, that was a massive fumble, bro. I don't know what happened backstage or what the conversations were, and I might never know. But my God, how did watching this guy in ECW? How did you not market him properly? How could you not? Like, I don't understand. I see money in the guy.
Oh yeah, dude. At this time, we were fantasy booking him up against like Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, guys like that.
And you could believe it.
Exactly.
Like
Ooh.
in this time, wouldn't you like to see Mike Awesome versus like the Undertaker?
I would have loved to seen that.
Exactly.
Oh shit, he's gonna awesome bomb Rhino to the outside.
Oh shit. Oh
Ooh.
shit.
Oh.
Is he gonna? Nope. Nope.
He's gonna try to do the same thing he did to Tanaka.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and he
No,
did
he's going
it.
up.
Ooh.
He's going up. He's going up. Oh my God, he's down. Oh, That's insane.
Dude, Rhino landed straight on his neck. Holy shit.
Oh my
How
God.
I thought it was going to be gnarly, but
Look at him, bro.
man,
What's he about to do now? Oh my
oh,
God.
he's
Is he
going
going
to
to the
do the
sky?
awesome splash.
Oh my God. Look how easily he gets up there.
I know.
Oh,
Now, he doesn't have a bad frog splash. For a big man like that,
yeah.
his frog splash is pretty gnarly.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
But
Dang.
he's
Like,
got to work that fucking awesome bomb he does. Like, there was no regard for
yeah.
Rhino at that moment.
Yeah. Holy hell.
I
It
wonder if
almost
that
felt
was
like,
the match that got Rhino's neck fractured.
I don't know. That's a good thought, but I don't know. All
Did you hear the
right, we are
commercial?
into a commercial right now, and man, that was a hell of a match there. Rhino, we got a chance to see him do work, but man, I just cannot. It's still baffling me. How did you have such a hard miss on Mike Awesome? I don't understand. I feel like he should have made a lot more money.
Oh, I do too. And honestly, as a WCW fan, when I heard Mike Awesome was coming, I was super stoked because I've
Yeah,
seen him in ECW, and I was like I said, oh, we're going to see him against Nash, we're going to see him against Hall, we're going to see him against Canyon, things like that, and none of that ever panned out. Like he turned into the fat chick thriller and the
terrible,
that 70s guy. It was just, I mean,
terrible.
the bus spot was probably one of the coolest things, but it was one of the most dangerous. Ugh, like that one still gets my gut.
Churning.
Yeah,
Oh my God. We're back now, and they're just showing the replay of that
yeah,
awesome bomb through that table.
they
He just
didn't
killed
even.
that man, bro. Hmm.
Damn, there's his biggest supporter, the old stud muffin himself.
Quintessential stud muffin.
Oh, one of our favorite groups, my friend,
All right.
the
All
full-blooded
right.
Italians.
The FBI. Let's get it. It's Big Sal.
I love Big Sal. I enjoy a good Big Sal match. I hated
Yeah.
him in the ECW games though, because he was an asshole to beat him and CW Anderson. I
Okay.
always hated going against those guys.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna have a
Uh-oh.
fun match, man.
Uh-oh.
The baddest son of a
A
bitch
real
in
giant killer.
Dudleyville.
Damn right. Spike Dudley.
This is the bastard offspring of the Dudleys. He was kicked out of the Dudleys because he was such a prick. Nobody likes him. Man, this is the bully of the Dudleys, guys. You got it. All you
I,
got to do, go back and look at the Dudley history. This is the bully, Spike. Don't let his size fool you.
yeah, he's a beast, bro.
Yeah,
I love wrestling.
I do too. I do too. That is
Oh God.
honestly one of my favorite storylines that they ever told was that Spike Dudley was the bully of the Dudleys.
That's fun, bro. Like it's good shit. Like it's
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, he used to come out and slap Bubba and Devon,
Oh
and
my God.
he would tell him what's up and all this shit, man. And that acid
Oh
drop,
my God. Is that Big Daddy V?
you know it was.
Mabel.
Big Daddy V was definitely a part of ECW.
Oh my God. He
Did
he
he just
that
start off the? he just hit the acid drop off the. They just started the match, man.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Spike just hit. Oh, there we go. Little Guido.
Oh my God, Lil
You
Guido.
you gotta love Little Guido. God damn, he is ripped as shit.
Look at how ripped he is, dude. Holy hell. Like, damn, bro. What a physique.
So I think Big Sal is out of the match now. They just hit me with a commercial.
Yeah, I'm on a commercial now, too. Oh my gosh.
I'm not
Bro,
understanding what's going on.
but that's the greatness of ECW,
It is.
bro.
It really is. Yeah, there's so many matches that actually started out one way and then they either continued it or changed it right in the middle of the event. Ah, I love that. It adds
ECW
that
is
fake
crazy, bro.
spontaneity to it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. So we're seeing little Spike Dudley. Now we got Guido coming out. And it's crazy, man, because like, can you believe that we just saw him wrestling on NXT like late last year? Like, that's crazy, bro. That
It
blows me
is.
away.
It is crazy. Oh, I shared today the TNA's tribute to Sabu. Um, I'll send it to you in the chat to check
Yeah,
out.
sure.
But it was really good.
It
It
was
was
real good.
really good.
Yeah, most definitely send that my way for sure, man. Much love to our guy Sabu, bro. You already know.
Yeah,
And just proud and that's what we doing here. The ECW watch along, man. Being able to see the stuff that he did and relive that, it's just fun, man. It's fun. It's a vibe.
it is. I'm really loving Dirty Dick's dinner pictures he has with him. Uh,
Yeah, man. I saw some of them. I saw some of
dude,
them.
those are cool ass moments.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. He's just. I can tell he's soaked in every moment.
He had to.
Yeah.
He met his idol, and it was time to learn.
Yep. Smart man. Much love to Dirty Dick.
God
Ooh, but
damn,
we're back here. We're back here in
Spike going
ECW.
outside.
Oh my God! Ooh!
Uh, just Spike just
Extreme replay.
sprinting. You know, it's weird that when they do those dives onto each
Yeah.
other, because normally when we see the smaller guys dive, there's usually like Big Sal, a bunch of other guys there to catch them.
Ooh!
And I say Big Sal's name, and look what he does.
Yeah, he just appeared like Joe Hendry or some shit. He came through and just smashed him.
He took him out. Damn, little Spikes is just a stain on the
I
floor.
love I love the fact that Lil Spike Dudley can dominate the big guys, but when he goes against somebody his own size, he actually has to wrestle.
Yeah.
It's so good, bro.
Oh, the Sicilian slice.
Ooh!
One of the best leg drops in the game.
That was sick. Lil Guido is in insane shape at this time.
Yeah. And still like you spoke of, we seen him a few months ago wrestling.
Yeah.
And Matt Game still good.
Solid. Like, you don't forget that shit, bro. That dude is a grappler, bro.
Yeah. And he turned this
Ooh.
into a beautiful, beautiful career.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got fans like me and you, man. Like,
Oh yeah, I'm a fan, bro.
dude, we
I just
mark
love
for
his
the FBI when they come out.
exactly, bro. Like, I just love his like he fits the gimmick perfectly. The gimmick is like just on point. You know what I'm saying? And plus,
Yep.
it gives a chance to see his just great grappling ability. Like the guy can tie you up in many different ways, bro. Respect.
Yeah, he
Ooh,
was good on the mat. Big Sal meeting nothing but the mat. Acid drop using Big
Oh,
Sal as a prop.
oh, hit that so
Oh,
smooth, bro. One, two. Oh no.
little Guido.
Oh my god. And now you about to
Oh,
go too, bro.
oh,
Oh my. Yeah. Oh my god.
he acid dropped him on little Guido. That was a great finish.
That was
That was a
amazing. What a
great finish.
finish.
And like you said, he handled Big Sal so easily. But little Guido, he had to work. He had to work to get that.
I love it. Like I love it. And then we got they're saying we got Raven to look forward to there.
99. That is that before or after Chris is gone?
Who is it?
Chris Candido.
Chris Candido. I don't
What
know.
what was the year he passed away?
I have to look that up.
I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Chris
We're in a commercial right now, ladies and gentlemen. So you
2005.
know. 2005. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. We lost him in 2005.
Yeah, I anytime I see Tammy, I like
Yeah.
to I like to think about where Chris was at in his career, and that kind of keeps my timeline of Candido's wrestling career in
Yeah.
my head. Because I do believe at this time I think he did. I think he followed Douglas to WCW.
Did he?
I
Okay.
think he did. Francine looks ripped out of her mind.
I know, right?
I don't mean to speak any ill on her, but she looked a little ripped at that moment.
But hey, still extremely attractive.
Hey, she is Francine.
Still a beautiful woman. I've
She's
never seen Francine not look good.
yeah. And fans, you've heard me tell the story. I seen her and Douglas in the car before the makeup. She's
Yep.
still
And she's
Francine.
yep.
And
Just a naturally stunning woman.
the guys know because in the chat I marked out. I was like, "Oh
Yep.
shit, I'm seeing
Yep.
them right now." I love the psychology of these two.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, Gertner.
Gertner. He really likes that story.
He does.
Yeah, this is with she's not with Chris on this one.
Oh wow.
So that would mean either Chris is at WCW or XPW at this time. And hopefully it wasn't XPW. Because that was that was a promotion that should have never existed. And I'm
Oh
sorry,
damn.
there's a lot of our favorite people have been there and did great
Yeah.
things, but that was a promotion that maybe should not have existed.
Oh, what do we got next? Oh, RVD. Are we getting an RVD video package?
It looks like it. I know at this point in time they were
Is he
using.
returning to TV?
I think he might be because there's a leg break that happens, and that's how he
Uh-huh.
loses the television title.
Right.
Um, and then he's away for I believe almost a year,
Yeah.
and he comes back, and then he's only there for a small stint, and then he's to WWE.
Sorry, I'm just watching these highlights as you're
No,
talking.
I can understand 100%. It's RVD, man. Like I think at this moment, this is when they're like realizing that they're not having him as long as they want him. So
Yeah.
it's pretty much market, market, market.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, around this time, he was a super hot commodity, dude.
Oh yeah, dude, he was changing the game.
Yeah, he was. People don't talk about that. Like, RVD was on a different trajectory than a lot of people at that time.
Hmm. And here's another thing people don't talk about that I've been thinking about since the passing of Sabu. So Sheik trained both these dudes in in his school, but there was outside sources that gave them the ideas of all this stuff that we see. But
Mhm.
so Sabu goes, like he told us when he was over in Japan, his style was called him Sabu,
Yeah.
the Sabu style, RVD style is RVD style. It's like Sabu became the next gen to Sheik, and then RVD became the next gen to Sabu, and it was all in a one fluid motion through the 90s and 2000s.
Hmm.
And that's my own thinking. I've been, like I said, I've been thinking about it because
Yeah.
RVD doesn't get enough credit. He did change the game. He made it to where like the smaller guy can go up against the Undertaker on a Monday Night Raw and have
Yep.
one of the best matches ever.
He's
Jeff Hardy,
innovative, bro.
yeah, fucking Kerner. What the fuck? What a child.
Could you
That just
imagine
goes.
working for ECW at that time, bro? It had to have been insanely crazy.
I would have OD'd on just being there. I would have been the first show.
Man,
They wouldn't have taken me because I would have been twitching in a shower somewhere with all the fun
bro,
that would have been had.
I'd be in that locker room, bro, just cutting up with the fellas. You know what I'm saying? It'd be such a vibe to be in that environment. And I
I
know it was
would have.
probably a crazy ass environment, but I don't care.
Me either. Dude, I would have been a New Jack Story. You would have heard
Oh
about me
man.
on Dark Side. With this motherfucker came in and disrespected me, so I had to stab him. And I've been like, he stabbed me, and I loved it. See, after he healed, I got him to autograph it, and then I tattooed that shit.
Oh, that's great, dude. Oh man.
Oh, Danny Dorn and Roadkill with
Danny
Lita.
Doring. Let's go. Okay. I this is if okay, if you guys remember, well, last time we were watching the ECW weekly show, they came out and I was interested in Roadkill and I was like, Danny Doring and I was like, "Oh, these two are so different and everything." But you're telling me that they were actually fire, so I'm ready to see. I want like a full thing, full matches worth of what they can do.
Yeah, you're going to see it because also another guy I brought up with the video game, CW Anderson's out there. So you're going to see a hell of a technical match. And
Ooh,
I
okay.
expect to see him and Danny probably start this off in a really cool technical match. Now, if Roadkill starts it off, though, we're going to see some big, beefy dudes just smacking the shit out of each other.
I want to know how Roadkill and Danny Doring got together. Like, what's the origin of this
That'd
team?
be interesting. That would be interesting.
I'd be very interested to hear, but I'm more interested to see what I'm about to see right now, what they can do in this ring.
Yeah, this will be a good one. Bill Wiles, a wild Bill Wiles here. This right now, just looking at these two, I'm picturing a FTR type tag team.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
Miss Congeniality, that used to be Lita's
Crazy.
name.
Yeah.
I love the gimmick of Danny Doring. Okay, like he gets me to pop every time. It's like, to me, it's an Owen Hart mixed with a Chris Jericho, and
Yeah, I
it's
could see
just
that.
fun. And Roadkill is just Roadkill. Like
With his flashy pink guy with his Amish buddy.
his his porn star Amish buddy.
Oh my god.
There's a whole fucking storyline when Roadkill and Danny like get some real good push behind them. They have like they take roadkill out and try to get him to do things, and it's fun.
Okay. Okay. I like it. I like it. You tell me a story and I'm for it, bro.
I can't wait for Simon Diamond to get in here.
Ooh.
He's so fluid,
Ooh.
roadkill.
It was a good power slam.
He's just got this beautiful fluid motion about him. It's like old school mixed with Samoan dynasty.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He gives me a lot of Rikishi vibes
Ooh,
mixed with
nice.
Umaga.
Ooh.
Ooh, beautiful.
Some good, yeah. Oh, good wrestling here. Those are some good comps right there. I like that.
I love the way CW sells too.
Yeah, kind of like he's like groggy a little bit as he's getting up. Ooh, okay.
There we go.
Ooh, he flew up in there. Here we go. Oh,
CW though, bam!
ooh,
Big
dang.
old spine buster.
I feel like Danny Doring and Roadkill is what Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews could have been.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh. I know Baron's not with the company anymore, but I see because they were cooking for a little minute when they were
No,
tag
they
teaming
had
up.
heat. They had a good push behind them there for a minute, but then all of a
Yeah,
sudden it was like nothing.
yeah, it was gone. They was just gone.
I love these matches when it's an ECW arena
Yeah.
because
Oh.
you don't need the hardcore. You got a good,
Ooh.
beautiful.
Nice. I don't know if that was a front Russian leg sweep, but it was nice.
He calls that the G spot sweep.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, all his
Ooh.
moves are named after porn, some type of porn thing.
Okay, so that's just got it. Okay.
Yeah, he's the porn guy. They were the yin and yang tag
Got
team.
you. Yep. Yep. Number 5, 6, 7. Ooh.
You know who else they remind me of?
Who that?
Enzo and Big Cass.
I could see that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I could see that. One big guy, one other guy who's flashy loudmouth.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
Ooh.
damn, CW.
Ugh.
Dude, he stuck that super kick.
Yeah, he did. Uh-oh. What you got? Double underhook. Oh, DDT.
The wham bam, thank you, ma'am. That's what he calls that DDT. This Wild Bill guy's not too bad either.
No. No, he's hanging. Don't know
Ooh.
much about him past this. Oh, somebody's coming from the top. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that was like a
Big boy
tsunami.
splash. The Amish splash.
Damn.
You
Damn.
could
All right.
This is a fun tag team too because you're going to see the evolution to where they can they see that they're over and you'll see where the whole tag team goes. It's pretty crazy.
That was fun. I liked that.
Yeah, I like Danny Dory. Roadkill is he's one of the good big men that they don't talk about.
Yeah. Uh oh. The
There's
Queen
the
of Extreme.
Queen. It's really weird though, like with Francine's career, how the people they had her manage in ECW at the time that she was managing them, they were pretty much the face of ECW.
Yeah.
So they did great positioning with her and putting her with
Oh yeah.
those
She
types.
stayed relevant,
Yeah.
and she stayed in relevant positions on the card.
Oh, very true. Yeah, Francine, definitely one of the coolest female performers that they had back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, and she did a lot without really having to do too much.
Hmm.
I
I
think
think,
that's a part.
yeah, and I really think a lot of like the way she interacted with the fans in a more heelish way. I think
Hmm.
that's where a lot of our managers of today that we've seen, um, I think that's where they get that because I think she got it from Sherry.
Yeah. Oh, what do we got going on? Okay. Okay, we're right into the match here.
Oh yeah, and at this time you did not see Tajiri without Carino or Jack Victory.
Ooh.
This is going to be a
Jimmer,
fun match.
Jimmer looked like he ready to go to bed.
Tajiri, yeah, he does.
Look at
He
Dreamer.
looks a little
This
sleepy.
Dreamer looked like he has pajamas on.
Dreamer Dreamer looks like yeah, like like after this he's going to the Playboy Mansion for
Yeah,
for
he
one
just.
of their pajama parties.
I know, bro. It's like I just wanted to come to work comfortable today.
Well,
Oh man.
they probably based it off of what Francine showed up with, and they're like, "What the fuck? God damn it, Francine! You know Dreamer only wears black." They had to run down to Foot Locker to get this to get a
Yeah, get him something. Yeah.
beautiful
Oh.
springboard elbow by Tajiri.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And fans, if you've
Ooh,
never seen
damn.
Tajiri, you are
Holy shit. Did you see that
this
kick in the
dude.
head?
Yeah, Japanese buzzsaw.
Yeah.
That's what this dude is, and this is peak Tajiri.
Yes, it is.
A lot
Yes,
of
it
people
is.
think his WWE run was the peak of his career. No,
It
no,
wasn't. It wasn't. But that's a lot of people. But that's a lot of people, fans, people who enjoy wrestling, who think that people feel like they're at their best when they go to WWE. That's not always the case, bro.
no, it's not. But he had a great WWE career.
Yeah, not
I,
not saying that it was awful by any means. You know what I'm saying? He
yeah.
probably just did his best shit outside of the WWE.
Oh yeah. He wasn't gimmicked as a Japanese person in
Yeah,
ECW. I mean, yes, he had the moniker Japanese Buzzsaw, things like that, but like they weren't putting him in situations where it was like, oh, that's what Japanese people do.
it wasn't a. It wasn't a. It doesn't seem like it's a parody. It seems like he's like it's cultural. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like look at Io Sky. Like I don't think, oh look, that's the token Japanese girl. I just think that's Io Sky. She's really awesome. She's of Asian descent. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly. I think if Tajiri was around today, Triple H
Oh,
would have him as
completely different.
a
It's totally different.
huge piece in WWE. Oh my gosh. Oh, don't do it. Oh,
Oh God!
and Francine held that chair. She wedged Tajiri in there. Oh, what's he gonna do now? I love Tommy Dreamer in a match.
Oh, he's just dragging him around. Shit. Oh. You about to try to get him up?
Ooh, they're gonna battle this one.
Yeah, they are. Oh.
Ooh,
Yo!
oh,
His feet are
dude.
fast.
That was out of
Damn.
nowhere. Standing sidekick.
But the speed and the velocity on that shit, bro.
See, and look how well he plays to the camera.
Yeah.
Like Tajiri understood it.
Oh my god, dude. He's just oh my god. Those kicks are wow.
Yeah.
I'm just
So
admiring Tajiri's work. Like seeing him do those kicks is like visually pleasing to me, bro.
it is because it's so crisp. It's exactly
Yeah.
what you remember of what a good kick looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, at this time, I could tell you, I thought he probably kicked Tommy Dreamer into
Whew.
concussion land at that time.
Yeah, it looked like it. He made it look clean.
He was getting ready to do that tarantula.
Yeah, Tommy Dreamer's
Don't
having the
tell me
table on him
Tommy
though.
Dreamer's
Oh,
gonna do it.
Tommy!
Oh,
Tommy! Tommy's doing the tarantula.
dude, I thought I'd never see something like that.
Oh!
Carino, that
Steve Carino
oh
gave him
no,
one. Uh-oh. Oh, here comes Tajiri. Oh!
beautiful, perfect distraction.
Yeah, good work. Good work by
And,
Carino.
ooh,
Oh my god! Right in the back of his leg, dude. Wow, I see an NWA shirt in the crowd. Tradition rules. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god!
up and over, right into the chairs. Tajiri is on the outside in the fans, courtesy of Tommy Dreamer. And Tommy Dreamer's taking him deep into the fans
Oh,
now.
here we go.
It
Here we
was
go.
smart play though by Dreamer to get away from Victory and Carino.
Yeah. Create some separation. Oh, they're still going. Oh my god.
He threw him in the penalty box.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, it's a hockey arena.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is. Okay. Yo!
Oh, damn.
He says sit back down.
That's 2 minutes for high sticking. Damn, dude, he smashed his dome with
Yeah,
that
he
one.
did.
Tommy Dreamer had no regard for fucking Tajiri's skull.
At all.
You know what's really going to be fun is when Tajiri links up with Mikey Whipwreck, and we see that
Ooh.
tag team.
Ooh, okay. What the hell? Oh, he's
Tajiri,
leaking, bro.
yeah, he's busted open. That chair shot made sure. Oh,
Ooh, yeah. That chair shot most definitely did it. Oh my god, where's he going, bro?
that girl thought she was safe in that penalty box. Ah,
You
Tajiri!
were not.
Oh,
You were
did
not,
see that?
ma'am. Tajiri trying to get
Tajiri
away.
just push that woman over the rail.
This is insane. This is insane.
He fucking pushed her.
Oh!
Oh, he split Tajiri. Tommy Dreamer in his pajamas and all, just taking it
Yeah.
to Tajiri.
Pajama Dreamer is a different breed,
He
bro.
is, man. He wants to get to that Playboy Mansion.
I'm telling you, bro. Holy hell.
Francine is staying as far away as possible from these two.
Insanity.
Oh, biting the forehead
Oh,
of
he's biting
Tajiri.
him.
Oh, you got to watch it, Dreamer.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is he going to miss them?
He might miss him. Oh, he did it!
Like beer. Tommy Dreamer.
Dreamer is in his bag. My
dude.
God.
Yeah, this is peak Dreamer too. I mean, we've seen all the great feuds with him, but we've never seen him at this level where he's going for titles. He's trying to make a name for himself again. He's Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah, this feels like a different match I've seen Tommy Dreamer have since we've been watching this. Like it's like I'm Tommy Dreamer. This is who I am. I'm confident about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yup, I know exactly what you're saying. It's almost like he's not trying to prove he's Tommy Dreamer. You
He's
just
just
at
being Tommy Dreamer.
exactly.
Yep. Ooh, damn. Look at the intent. Like Tajiri has crazy intensity.
Yep. He knows he can sell it. He's that crazy man from over there
Yeah.
overseas. Like he's an attraction at this time. And these kicks, like he's
Ooh.
just laying devastating blows into Tommy Dreamer's head.
Yeah.
If this was a real life fight, the person playing Tommy Dreamer would be fucked up mentally.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
See, I love that. I love the way he plays a heel too. You're just sitting there spitting on Tommy Dreamer in
Yeah.
front of all these fans.
Yep. Then showing attention to the fans, getting their hate. Yeah, he's damn somebody who
All while
gets it.
that blood just drips and goes.
Yeah, what a visual.
I just so man, they don't fucking write wrestling like this anymore.
No, they don't. Oh, he missed him. He's up.
Oh,
Uh
Death Valley
oh.
Driver.
Death Valley Driver. Oh.
Oh, Carino pulled out the
Oh,
ref.
Carino pulled him out. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my God. What the hell? Oh!
Jack Victory wants none of
He's like, I don't want
fanfare.
none of that.
Oh,
It's Raven. Oh no. Oh.
oh
Damn.
man. Oh, well, we knew there was going to be an incident with Raven. They were prepping it
Yeah.
all show long.
Yeah, he
Great episode.
Yeah, that was an excellent episode. Holy crap. Great episode of ECW with my man Voice. Damn, you was right, man. It seemed like a lot of things got kicked off. I really got introduced to Danny Doring and Roadkill. Excited to see what's gonna happen with that. Got a chance to see little Spike Dudley and just his crazy gimmick, and little Guido just looks amazing and doing great work in this
Yeah.
time. You know, so much. You know, just so much awesome stuff. Rhino and Mike Awesome. Mike Awesome, you know, really standing tall in a big match against Rhino. And then everything going on with Tommy Dreamer and Tajiri and Jack Victory and Carino. It's crazy to see how it's booking and how different the landscape is from what we were watching back in 97 to where we're at now in late 1999.
Yeah. Yeah. You're correct. I mean, if you think about it, we're in the final chapters of ECW.
We are.
There's only, I think, 2 more years after this. And the last one's not even a full year. But this is like I was saying. This is the point where ECW becomes fun again. It becomes something that people are looking to go and see. I mean, Steve Carino's about to have a big thing with Dusty Rhodes. So
Ooh.
we're gonna see a Tommy Dreamer Dusty Rhodes versus Steve Carino, and I think Jack Victory's in that one match coming up. There's just so much fun that's going to happen. There's going to be a Limp Bizkit Steve Carino thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot going on. but this is the introduction to it. You're just going to slowly start seeing it bleed in. You're still going to see your favorites pop in here and there, but the new generation of ECW is what's taking over. We got another one we're going to look forward to is Just Incredible's an
Yeah.
amazing run in ECW. It's about to really kick off. Lance Storm also. So we're right on the wave that's going to start us into the big wave of what was ECW. Much like I would think you would much more remember House. A lot of these names coming out and guys like that. I mean, Lita's about to leave and go
Yeah.
and be a Hardy.
Yep. Yep.
So you don't get to see her with Danny too much longer.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I remember when Lita debuted on WWF when she was the manager of you. Do you remember S.A. Rios?
Yes, I do.
Yep,
I
S.A.
do. I
Rios.
remember that.
Yep, and then she transitioned, of course, to being a Hardy once they figured out what they wanted to do with her. But yeah, it's crazy seeing things differently, if you understand what I'm saying. When I say that, I mean back in 1999, bro, I'm like 12, 13 years old, dude. Like
Hmm.
I'm young, so I'm not thinking, oh well, this guy's about to go to this company and this guy. I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, I've heard about ECW, on the internet and blah blah blah. When the internet wasn't really big, but we had it, so you would hear about that type of stuff when you would go to like the wrestling dirt sheets and all that
Hmm.
stuff. A lot of dirt sheets I used to go to, back when I was, the whole dial up and everything,
Oh
and
yeah.
you got to make sure you're not on the phone or else I can't get online. You know what I'm
I'm on
saying?
the
Like,
internet, Mom.
exactly. So like that's where I really like heard about ECW, but didn't get a chance to watch it. But I kind of followed some of them. So like but I didn't think about it like, oh, Miss Congeniality is Lita. I didn't think about that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it didn't click like that. To me, she's always been Lita, but it's just crazy to see how things are transitioning in that time. Now that they understand wrestling on a different level that I understood in 1999, and to see like, oh, Taz is about to leave ECW to go to WWE. How's that working? This is crazy. What's happening? And now having a better understanding of it, it's just crazy to see how, because I see how the wheel turns in wrestling today. And
Yeah.
now I get to go back and see how the wheel was turning back then.
Exactly. You get to relive those moments and understand them more and see the importance of Taz going to WWE. That
Yeah.
was a thing that was huge
That was
in my
huge,
world.
yeah. I remember
Like,
it was really on the radar with if you was like, because like you was I started WCW. That was my first exposure to wrestling. So I wasn't a WWE, WWF end all be all elitist everything. I've always opened myself up to different wrestling because I didn't start with WWE, you
yeah,
know. But like to see how everything is moving and turning in this time and how contracts are working and why did they go to WCW? Why did they go to WWE? Why did they go back to ECW? It's just crazy to see how things were moving and the carousel of wrestling. That's what I like to call it.
yeah, you're 100% right now, and right in this era that we're living in, this is a rebirth of that. Now we're
Yeah,
seeing it with AEW. You see guys leave WWE or people leave AEW, and then they show up uh, on the competitors' market,
yeah,
your TV screen, and it's fun. I mean, Joe Hendry gets a pop.
yeah,
And I know they're working a close relationship with TNA, but even Alistair Black got a pop, and
yeah.
Rusev, all those guys that came back get a pop at home when they come home, because we
Yeah.
know what you guys have done in the ring, and we appreciate it and we love it. I was just recently listening to a Rob Van Dam interview, and they asked him what's the worst thing about AEW, and you know what his response was?
What's that?
The fans.
Mm,
But tell me where he's lying.
he's not.
You take
He's
the
not.
fans out of that, and we don't have a lot of this nonsense that happens between fans of WWE and AEW.
Yeah, it's like a pissing contest, bro. I'm always gonna say just enjoy wrestling and
Yeah,
enjoy what you enjoy. It is what it is. But I really enjoy it, and I really enjoy hearing how things are moving as far as like who's going where and whatnot. Because how I enjoy like the transactions of sports. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like when somebody's on the trading block, I'm the type of person to be like, oh, where could they get traded to? Oh, where could they sign that contract to? And it's the same thing in sports for me as it is in wrestling. Like, oh my God, where are they gonna land at? I've always been like that, where I'm like, I enjoy the transactions, the shock of somebody going somewhere else or showing up at a
Most of
different place. I've always enjoyed that. That's always been something that's been pleasing to me. And so to understand it on this level, when it seemed like wrestling, and we're here now, like I remember doing this podcast and saying for years, like, oh, we're about to hit a renaissance. We're about to hit a renaissance in wrestling. It's coming. Well, guess what? It's here now.
yeah.
We are in the midst of that renaissance. But man, it was quite the renaissance back in the late '90s, early thousands, and now to understand it on a different level is it's real cool to me.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you get to. It's like having a time machine. You get to go back and you get to actually take the knowledge that you have of now and implant it there and understand it more. I mean, I love the transactions too in sports. Big question right now, and I think it needs to be issued to the household, to our team. Where is Giannis gonna land?
That's
I'm
a
saying
great question.
Spurs.
Spurs would be great. I would love to see him land with the Spurs, and be side by side with Wimby. I think that'd be a good. It would be a good throwback of like David Robinson and Tim Duncan Twin Tower type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know exactly what you're saying because that's exactly what I was thinking about.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
definitely want to explore that with the guys. But yeah, that was on my mind today. But I wanted to wait till we got here to where I could be like, "Hey, House, what do you think about this? Where's he gonna be?"
Yeah, I know it's a good thought to have. When I think about stuff like that, I always think about like who has the assets, who can do what or whatever. Um, I don't know. I like the idea of Spurs. That was the first one that came to my mind. But just to throw a little, just to throw a little bit in there, I think he can end up in one of the other Texas markets. I think he can either end up in Houston or he could end up in Dallas.
I've heard some people even say the Pacers.
That would be crazy. I don't know how you get there unless you just decide to put Pascal Siakam in the deal because I feel like he'd have to be in there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait. We just watched one of the biggest trades that happened in NBA history for nothing. Luca
Oh,
Luca
Luca,
is
yeah.
a generational player and was traded for nothing, and nobody said boo about it. It just happened. So I'm just saying, if it's good for the Lakers, it could be good for other teams to just get a superstar like this for
Oh, for sure.
minimum.
Oh,
Minimum.
for sure, for sure. I think. Listen, if we ever get a chance, and we could find time to talk about it, especially in the midst of the NBA, finals coming up here soon. But I think this is going to be a very interesting NBA offseason because you mentioned
Oh yeah,
Giannis. Also, a name that comes to there is where's Kevin Durant going to go because he's not going to be with the Suns. I can tell you that much.
that's true.
Kevin Durant's gonna be moving around. Maybe somebody like a Julius Randle could be moving around. I think it's going to be
Ooh,
a steaming hot NBA offseason for sure. And we're almost there. The finals coming up. You guys can see I'm in my Indiana Pacer gear. I'm a big time Pacer fan, have been for many, many years. I got a chance to take my son to his first Eastern Conference Finals, but this was my second Eastern Conference Finals. I went back in 2012 with the Paul George, Roy Hibbert, David West, Lance Stevenson, George Hill Pacers that went up against LeBron in the Heat. And yeah, it was great to be in the building for that. Got a chance to go to my second Eastern Conference Finals, but now on the cusp of watching the Pacers go to a finals, which is really crazy because we haven't seen that since the year 2000. The Pacers haven't been in the finals in my son's entire lifetime, and last time they're in the finals, I believe I was about 12 or 13 years old.
damn, damn,
Yeah.
dude. You know what could happen this year?
What's
You
that?
guys, you guys could have two professional basketball titles.
Yeah, man.
It's a
It's real.
legit possibility.
That's crazy, isn't it?
That is, but yeah, yeah, that's crazy, my friend. That
It's
is crazy.
insane. I'm just saying, like, if the Pacers win the championship, I mean, I'll be there at the at the parade or whatever they have or whatever, just because
Yeah,
like I've lived through the bad years. You know, there's some not so great years with not so great talent, and of course, like the Malice in the Palace in 2004 when they were like locked in. Like people were talking about the Pacers as a favorite to win the NBA championship, and then that went down. That was crazy. Then the Paul George leg break. That was crazy. Then Victor Oladipo didn't pan out the way we wanted him to pan out, and then Paul George was wanting out and he wanted to go play in LA. Then Sabonis didn't work out, so we ended up trading Sabonis for Tyrese Halliburton, and that ended up being the best thing that ever happened to the Pacers, man. And kudos to the Pacers. Not just because I'm a fan of them. I am a big time fan, but the way they built the team, I don't know anybody who can hate that, bro. Like as
no.
somebody who had to live through the super team era and how that was and how top heavy it made the league. It's just great to see organic building through smart trades and smart draft picks, and seeing value in players that other teams didn't see value in, like Aaron Nesmith or Obi Toppin, and bringing them in, and then having championship pedigree players like Thomas Bryant or Pascal Siakam, and then having the engine of the team like Tyrese Halliburton, the experienced 10-year big man, and Miles Turner, and it's just a fun team to watch, man, and it's gonna be a fun
Oh
team
yeah,
to see in the finals as long as they take care of business tonight against the Knicks.
it's the Knicks, man. When have they ever come through for their fans?
They have it, bro.
They even had the shady Patrick Ewing deal to get him over there, and they still couldn't get it. They
Still
had
couldn't
the
get it out
NBA
there.
rig a deal so the Knicks could get Patrick Ewing, and they still couldn't pull it through. That poor man. I loved Patrick Ewing.
Oh,
Hated
I
the
love his
Knicks,
work.
but
I love his
loved
work.
Patrick. Thought he
Here's the
was great.
sad. Here's the truth about the league, though, bro. And I don't necessarily subscribe to this, but a lot of people do. There's many people that feel like the league is better when the Knicks are good.
Those people are drunk.
They think that the,
No, they
that the league is better when teams like New York and LA and
yes,
Miami are
100.
good. That type of crap.
Well, it's because of the energy that's behind those teams. The Knicks are a historical team.
Historical
Um,
team, yeah.
even when Boston's doing good and they're
Yeah,
like really running their fan base, I'm not a big fan of them, but they do get behind their teams. It's
they
like
do.
Grun going all the way to watch Philadelphia. Oh, let's fly, Eagles, fly! Everybody just fly. Go to your
Poor
parade,
Grun.
Grun.
Poor
Ah, I
Grun.
love Grun. Hey, I
Mike
started a
White.
rumor on Lou's network about Grun that he got married. So people have been congratulating Grun that he got.
Dear God, that's hilarious, man.
It's fun times.
Oh man, I love me some Grun, man. Check him out. He's gonna be doing his thing this week. He's been doing some streaming as well, ladies and gentlemen. He's a big Elden Ring fan, so go check out his streaming and everything that he does. And check him out as he talks about SmackDown. He's our guy on SmackDown.
Oh yeah.
We appreciate all the work that he does. He covers SmackDown, and we appreciate him for all the hard work that he does, and giving us our topic for today, man. Giving us our topic for the first half of this episode for the ECW Watch Along. Then we watched a really, really great episode of ECW that's really kicking off some real shenanigans that I'm here for. Then we got squeezed in a little NBA talk, man, and I'm definitely cool with talking some NBA right now because my team is in the mix and it feels so good, man. But we talk about the awesome work that Grun does. Let's talk about some of the awesome work that you do, my man. Where can they catch you in everything that you are doing as your producer hat is getting stronger and stronger every week, bro? Where can they catch you at?
Well, fans, if you like what you're seeing here, you can always catch me on a Monday at 7 p.m. where me, the Grunmeister, and Kevin Calloway, we talk Monday Night Raw. And we invite you to come and talk with us. We talk 3 subjects. We all 3 have something we want to talk about, and we invite you to join us at the table because there's plenty of seats for everybody. You seen at the beginning our friend Nick. He definitely came in with some hot takes on his
He
opinion,
did.
and we
He
love him
did.
for it. So
We
you
welcome it.
Exactly, House. We welcome it. This is a household where we want you all to come and be a part of it and just tell us what you think. We may not agree, we might agree. Grun may be the only one who agrees, and when that happens, you're in trouble. But if you like that, you can come back here on a Thursday and you can see me and House do some extreme stuff just like we just did. ECW, it's a Thursday. It's at 5 p.m., 5:30 sometimes, depending on what dad stuff we got to do. So come join us, be a part of it, because we love ECW and we want you to see that, experience it, and love it with us. Outside of that, I'm at a household party on a Sunday. It's usually around noon, and you can be there. Open invitation. It's a household party. Anybody who's a part of the IYH team who's available, we sit down, we talk the week of wrestling, and we talk some fun things. It's a really good time. It's one of our top shows, and if you join us on a Sunday, you'll see exactly why. Everybody who's on it connects. We all have fun, and we all just love IYH and what we do here. I'm a part of Window Lickers, which is a part of IYH. So if you like to be a window licker, sometimes I do conspiracy shows. It all depends on what my dad duties are on a Saturday.
Sure.
But as soon as we get back into it, my friends, let me tell you, the world has been on fire and you don't even know. We're going to dive back into some conspiracies coming up because, wow.
All right, man. Check him out and everything that he's doing. That's Conspiracies at Seas. Make sure you check that out. When he does get a chance to do them, you can see my man get weird, and you can get weird with him for sure. And we love it, man. As for me, you guys know I'm going to be doing my thing right here at In Your House. And all those places you can catch him at. Usually I'm there on Sundays, most definitely Thursdays, ECW. Like he said, our Sunday shows, some of our best shows. And we use those opportunities to get like really big guests or play really cool games. Like a few Sundays ago, we did the IYH draft. That was fun. I believe one of our better episodes for sure. I thought that was a fun episode for sure. Come check out what we're doing. And then me and the amazing Annie O'Neill, we talk all things Raw. We recap it on Wednesdays. Check it out, man. We're really putting in a lot of work. It's just fun stuff. We're transitioning, and I love it because once we have everything that we need where we have it at, we're gonna give you not just the same level of content that we were giving you before. It's going to be even better. So just stick with us while we're transitioning. And I promise you guys are going to get an even better brand of In Your House than what you've got even before. And I'm proud of the work that we've done up till now. So for me to say that, I'm confident in this team. It's just great work. And that's HOWSE. And the W stands for work. So for the voice, Josh Joseph, and the whole team here at In Your House, I'm Alakon, the Concept House, here to remind you to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend to hop on this bandwagon. Get on or get gone, because the household is still going mighty strong. You guys have a great day and a great rest of your week. Peace.
Yeah. In your house with O'Con. Hey, O'Con in your house. Hollywood in your house. Hypocrisy's head in the clouds. Curating all kind of loud. Wrestling in front of the crowds. Paragon's holding it down. Anybody can get it. Josh Joseph standing on his decisions. He is the voice. There is no choice. We is them boys in your house making wrestling noise. Moving fast just like cruiserweight action. In your house is the perfect distraction. Pumpers in your ears when you in traction. Get this work with some wrestling action. Smoke.